Hello. I'm so glad that you dropped in because it's such a special day. Today I'm filming my first video for YouTube, for the XJW YouTube community. I was a witness for a very long time. I was born in. I'm no longer a witness, but I still have family in. Not my children, but some of my sisters and nieces and nephews. So anyway, my name's Wendee, or Wen. I'm from Australia, and as you can see above my head is our beautiful Sydney Harbour Bridge, which you may have seen once or twice before. So you'll also see above my head my name, Wendee, or Wen, whichever you prefer, and also my email address. I'll just put that in focus a little bit more, which is the 3 R's, THE, and then 3 THREERZ @gmail.com. And that's a little play on words because, as you know, the 3 R's, it stood for reading, writing and arithmetic, but my 3 R's stands for rhymes, reasons and written reviews. I'm sure there's a lot of old timers out there who remember the good old written review that we used to have at the ministry school, and we were given sheets of paper and had to put our answers down, and then on the back was the section for true and false. They were more my specialty. And anyway, we can talk about that in a future video and just have a bit of a reminisce. But today I wanted to kick my channel off with a special poem that I wrote. I enjoy writing poetry very much, and I write deep emotional poetry, but I also have started to write poetry more on a lighter side and a bit funny and crazy. So I'm hoping to share some of those as well. But this poem in particular, I wrote it a couple of months ago when there was a lot of hype going around with the 2019 International Convention for Witnesses. And as we know, the theme was Love Never Fails. And so I wrote this poem and called it Love Never Fails. It is directed at the governing body. However, it is dedicated to my daughter and her cousin, my niece, and unfortunately they're no longer talking as of about a year ago, or a year or more. Just things were going okay, and suddenly possibly the governing body is getting stricter with their rules, and my niece told my daughter that she'll no longer be, well, she didn't really even contact her. She just cut her off. And my daughter was never baptized, so it was quite shocking, and my daughter was devastated, and it was very depressing. She did fall into a depression over it, not being able to speak to her cousin. My sister and I, when we were pregnant with our babies, it was a bit of a race to see who would get to the finish line first, and it was me actually. And it's very special that I am doing this at this particular time because my daughter has her birthday tomorrow, and as I said, they were born 6 days apart. So I had my baby, and then my sister had her baby 6 days later on September 1st. And they grew up together and were very close and great friends. So it's really terrible that this goes on where there's this shunning. So without further ado, I'd like to read my poem. It's been having little edits over the last couple of months, and I think it's at a stage now where I'm ready to present it, and I hope you enjoy it. So here goes. Love never fails. Love never fails. What does that truly mean? To the old and the young, and especially the teen. When love never fails, what do these words define for the lame and the mute, for the deaf and the blind? If your love never fails, what is surely going wrong when the teen takes their life? Say some scriptures and sing a sweet song. If your love never fails, what is sorely going wrong when old sisters become widows and they're no longer strong? If your love never fails, we beg, what's going wrong when our loved ones need blood? Say, to Jah they now belong? If your love never fails, do you dare be unkind to the lame and the mute, the deaf and the blind? If your love never fails, where's our nieces and our sisters? The blood family we once had, we are sure it existed. Where's our aunts and our uncles? Where's our nephews and our brothers? Where's our nanas and papas, our fathers and our mothers? Where's two girl cousins governing body who were born a week apart, who grew up together and played together? Your rules ripped them apart. Your song said our children were precious gifts from God, but the words in that song have turned out such a fraud. If love never fails is taught in a hall, then where's all the people? What caused them to fall? When love never fails, should not the opposite be? And when teens are allowed to shout, hey, meet the new me? When love never fails, gently we hold the hand of the one crowned in grey, and for them take a stand. When love never fails, won't we see our dear child tell the doctor, do everything, we long for their smile? When love never fails, would they dare ever grind the burden to ignore the disabled and the blind? When love never fails, the children would be protected, but so many you have caused to be severely affected. When a loved one passes on, and we mourn and fall apart, man-made rules have no place. Slacken up and grow a heart. If one's mind has a doubt and they wake up their eyes, they can no longer sing, keep your eyes on the prize. You forgot to teach. Agape love includes charity. Please check with the scholars to gain better clarity. You see, love never fails when it has no conditions, when it flows free from within and accepts new traditions. Never fail to love is when love never fails. Family first, then all others. Judgment and hatred forever smothered. So that's my words of protest to the governing body. And anyway, that's just that poem. And if you have any poems and you wanted to email me, I could read your poems as well. I'd love to do that. I think it's something that we can all share. I think it's a gift that probably many of us have from the different experiences and the songs we used to sing. So I have other poems that I'd like to put out there in the next videos coming up. And also, not just poems, but subjects that I'd like to discuss and put out there for conversation. I also have in future videos, I will be doing my shout outs to those that in the channels where they've helped me so much. I've grown so much in the last 16 months and been able to formulate better answers if the subject does come up. Often I was left speechless, really. I had nothing that I could really come back at with, because, as you know, they're very well versed in coming up with the scripture to back up every belief they have, and I knew what I knew. I was well awake, but I was very much struggling to give an answer. So that's improved greatly, and I'm very thankful. So I'll be doing my shout outs as well in my videos coming up, and also more about my own story of the time that I was a witness. But that's about it for this video. I thank you very much for dropping in. I hope to see you again, and don't forget to subscribe and like the channel if you want to, and send an email to the above address, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.